Welcome back to the channel that flips the script on real estate, mindset, and money. I'm Rob Ragnall, and I created Redefine You to do exactly that. Redefine the way you invest in real estate. No fluff, no theory, just raw, real strategy. This channel isn't here to educate you. It's intended to shorten your learning curve to the success that you crave by doing exactly what we're doing to be successful in this market. And if you go ahead and like and subscribe this video, YouTube will somehow convert me into your personal real estate advisor. And I want to go ahead and reward you just for watching this video. So before you waste another dollar on a course or weekend mastermind, just go ahead and click the link below in the description. That's going to get you access to a free school community that's going to give you all the tools, resources, trainings, and connect you to the right people you need to be successful in this business. Well, here's something that no one's talking about in 2025 real estate, that good deals aren't just hard to find, they're actually hiding in plain sight. Most investors are completely overlooking these deals because they're analyzing it for cash flow. And in today's market, that's not as effective depending on which state you're operating in. Most investors are still utilizing platforms like the MLS, Zillow, Redfin with the same filters that they've been using since 2019. Well, I've got a news flash for you. That old game ain't working today. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the 2 hidden property types that most investors overlook that we're strategically focusing on today that's gonna be able to grow your bank account. Now, everyone's out here hunting the same make and model. 3-bed, 2-bath in hot zip codes with turnkey rental models at retail prices. And guess what? Those are the most competitive, lowest income generating deals in the market today. Meanwhile, we're going against the grain and we're scooping up all the leftovers that nobody wants and turning them into income generating machines. Now, here's the truth. The riches are still in the niches, but only if you know how to underwrite and analyze those deals properly. Then it comes down to your ability to structure the deal from day one. And not just from a price perspective, but from a profit perspective. Let me go ahead and break down exactly how I look at deals today. The first one being obsolete floor plans, those ones with the funky layouts. These are your weirdos. 2 beds with a 1-bath layout, garage conversion rooms where they shouldn't be, or missing where they should be. Most buyers would tend to run from these, but us, we run right towards them. And why? Because we know how to scare off the retail competition with our strategic thinking on how we're going to structure to get in the deal, and not only get in the deal, but get out of the deal with a profit. Let me share an example with you. We picked up a 3-bed, 2-bath home in Virginia Beach that looked like Frankenstein built it. Everyone passed. We reconfigured the layout to a true 3-2 with an open flow, added $15K in rehab, and sold it for $70,000 above our purchase price. All this was done within less than 30 days of being on the market. And the best part, properties like this are often just sitting there in plain sight. This particular property was brought to us by a wholesaler that he could not get rid of this deal. And lucky for him, we have the right structure and infrastructure in order to complete this, not only with built-in equity up front, but with a profit on the exit. So here's what to start looking for on your own. Homes with terrible layouts, ones that have less than legal addition, properties that have a little bit of a bigger lot that you can create an accessory dwelling, also known as an ADU, or a garage conversion into more square footage to add additional rooms to the property. Now, the play with these properties is you're going to want to structure from the get-go your offer to have a built-in profit, which strictly looks like a discount from the market value. You're also going to bake in the cost of your rehab into that offer. This is going to put you in the position of an expert that the seller can't argue with, so they know without your help, they'll never be able to sell this property. This is how you turn someone else's liability into a profit launch pad. The second property type that we're looking at today is the small multifamily, between 2 and 4 units. These are typically found off market from tired landlords that have the for rent sign in the window. This indicates that they have poor management or they're managing it themselves. And this is where there's an opportunity for you to capitalize on increasing the value of that property through renovation and raising the rent. Thanks to the gurus like Grant Cardone, everybody today seems to be chasing these 5-unit plus, in his case, 50 doors or more. So this gives you the prime opportunity to look at the leftovers, the stuff that people are overlooking right now, because that's not the advice that they're getting in this market. These 2 to 4 unit multifamily properties are completely falling through the cracks right now. They're just too small for institutional buyers, and they're actually too big for the retail buyers, positioning them for a perfect acquisition for an investor just like you. The great thing about them is that they're just ugly enough on the outside to scare away most buyers, but they're pretty enough on the inside because of the cash flow that they deliver. And that all comes down to how you analyze a property, not only for its upfront market value, but what the ARV future value is, and structuring the debt around that. This is called leverage arbitrage. A great example of this is a cute little duplex that one of our partners in the community bought in Columbus, Ohio. Property was delisted for about 365 days and the previous owner could not sell it for over 1 year. Property was listed for $230,000. Our partner picked it up for $175,000 with $20,000 built into the rehab. They were able to get a loan on this property for $205,000, which allowed them to walk away with $10,000 up front. Once they completed the project, the new evaluation with an appraisal was at $295,000, giving them the ability to refinance the property with new debt at $235,000, leaving them with a property that cash flows and a check for $30,000 in hand to roll over to their next investment. Now, let me tell you, this is just one of many examples. We see this every single day happening live in our community. And these deals are everywhere. You just need to know how to narrow down the market that you should be shopping in. And this is all indicative of your exit strategy. And the cool thing is, the POP method doesn't change the strategy that you're currently utilizing. All it does is it bolts on the ability to buy property without having to use any of your own money and scale infinitely. When you put this POP method to work, this gives you the ability to continuously buy property without having any bottleneck towards the capital in your bank account. Now, I want to let you know why I think that these are the two best categories to find properties in, because it's simple. After all the training, after all the courses, the crunching and the gurus, every investor out there right now has been trained to look for simple and easy. Now, if you're willing to put in just a little bit of effort and let the system do the work itself, I promise you, you're going to be able to find these opportunities and create them into deals. Now, let me repeat that, because deals are not found, they're created. So what that looks like is you're taking what once was an opportunity and utilizing our POP structure, you're now going to turn it into a deal. Very different from what you're used to. And look, the reality is wealth isn't built on chasing what everyone else is doing. It's built on solving problems for others. Here at Redefine You, we actually retrain the way you look at properties. We redefine the way you buy real estate, and we take you from a deal dabbler to a deal architect. We show you exactly how to look at a busted layout and turn that into a beautiful profit margin. And we show you how to walk through these small multifamily properties and smell the cash flow, not the mold. And if you click the link below, it's going to give you access to that free school community that I mentioned, has all the tools, training, and resources that you need to underwrite exactly what these types of deals look like. You can go ahead and steal our free napkin underwriting tool that allows you to underwrite a multifamily property in under 30 seconds. And if you're serious about stacking cash and building long-term wealth, I'll give you access to our signature POP method, which breaks down exactly how you can structure the deal so that you can profit on purchase. What that looks like is you taking home a check on day one. So stay sharp, stay focused, and we'll see you in the next video.